英国内政部较早前宣布一连串有关外国学生签证的新措施，以堵塞学生签证制度的漏洞，务求控制净入境移民的人数。其中有部分措施将会从4月21号开始生效，包括在移民计分制第4类的学生，他们的担保人一定要有高度可靠担保人及 HTS 的资格。有大学负责人认为，新措施对真正的学生应该影响不大。
In the past, whether you were A-rated sponsor or highly trusted sponsor, you can sponsor them. Under the new regime, you have to be highly trusted sponsor in order to sponsor a student under this Tier 4 general student route. And basically what that means is only certain institutions will get highly trusted sponsor. Predominantly public-funded institutions like ours, like the university, and even FE colleges who are publicly funded and who are subject to scrutiny by the relevant accreditation, the quasi-government accreditation body. Only on postgraduate students can bring in dependents. Students who are coming to study at undergraduate level are not allowed to bring in dependents. The other thing is entry onto degree courses. We can continue, for example, to assess the student on their academic qualifications and their English ability. And we can use our own internal assessment to transfer students onto our courses. But for students studying below degree level, they now have to acquire an appropriate English qualification recognized by the government.
英国大学联会表示，新措施要比咨询期的建议明显放宽，起码没有限制大学录取外国学生的人数。
Any proposals to limit the numbers was damaging and bad, but it's important that the government has now announced that those proposals are not going ahead in the way that they'd originally planned. And in fact, what we have now is a set of proposals which is so much better. And we are very relieved that it means that universities will still be able to welcome international students and Chinese students in particular.
One of the things the government has done is that, for example, within the new requirements, they've introduced a list of countries whereby they will have a fast-track procedure for students applying for visa. And Hong Kong is on that list. Yeah? As Singapore is. So for students in Hong Kong will find it quite easy. Or students in Hong Kong who have the BNO, for example, will find it quite easy to apply for a Tier 4 visa.
That what has changed is the government's approach to abuse of the system. So if some people were coming in previously and they didn't really want to work as students, they wanted to work in the country, that's going to be very much harder. So the changes have largely related to a crackdown on abuse within the system. But if you're a genuine student wanting to study, it really won't change very much at all. And we, the UK universities, will welcome Chinese students as much as we did before.
What I'm more concerned with is the perception that students have internationally or abroad that it's actually more difficult to come to the UK. There are challenges, there are requirements that they have to fulfill, but for students who are genuinely wanting to come and study, get an education, and perhaps see where they go on from there, it should still not be as difficult.
但也有教育工作者认为，内政部近年来往往将留学生政策和移民事务混为一谈，使得无论家长、学生或者是学校都无所适从。我们明天再为大家报道。